The name pretty much says it all. The 2018 Toyota Highlander Hybrid is simply a more fuel-efficient version of the standard, thorough Highlander. We like the Highlander, so it's certainly a compliment. Like the standard Highlander, the Hybrid is a relatively spacious, quiet and comfortable crossover. It also comes with a lot of standard equipment, including the latest in advanced driver safety aids. The big difference is the Hybrid's powertrain. It combines a gasoline V6 and electric motors for a total of 306 horsepower and 29 miles per gallon combined. Toyota continues to be the only non-luxury automaker to offer a thorough midsize hybrid crossover. If high fuel economy and utility are priorities, the Highlander Hybrid is the obvious pick. Just note that the Hybrid costs more. If you're buying one new, it's going to take you a few years to recoup the cost compared to a regular Highlander in fuel savings alone. What's new? The 2018 Toyota Highlander Hybrid receives no significant changes. The 2018 Toyota Highlander Hybrid comes with a good amount of standard equipment in the base-level trim, but upgrading to the mid-level XLE. On top of the standard systems such as forward collision mitigation and lane departure intervention, the XLE gets blind spot monitoring and rear cross-traffic alert as well as the upgraded 8.1-inch touchscreen. Trim levels and features. The 2018 Toyota Highlander Hybrid is a thorough SUV that comes standard with 8 or 7 passenger seating configurations, depending on trim level. Those include LE, XLE, Limited and Limited Platinum trim levels. The LE isn't exactly a stripped-down model, but the XLE has enough universally desired extras that you likely want to pay extra for them. The Limited and Limited Platinum slather on luxury features but in the process receive luxury brand-like price tags. Every Highlander Hybrid comes standard with a 3.5-liter V6 engine paired with 3 electric motors. Total system output is 306 horsepower, and all-wheel drive is standard. Starting things off is the LE, which has 18-inch wheels, a windshield wiper deicer, forward collision warning with automatic emergency braking, lane departure intervention, adaptive cruise control, keyless entry and ignition, a rear view camera, an automatic climate control, a height adjustable driver seat, Bluetooth, a 6.1-inch touchscreen and a 6-speaker sound system. Our trim level choice for the Highlander Hybrid is the XLE. You get the LE's equipment plus a sunroof, a height adjustable power liftgate, a flip-up rear window, blind spot monitoring and rear cross-traffic alert systems, power front seats with heating, leather upholstery, Secondra sunshades, upgraded interior materials, a Secondra 120-volt power outlet, an 8.1-inch touchscreen, satellite and HD radio, and a navigation system. If you want more, there's the Limited with 19-inch wheels, LED running lights, rear parking sensors, heated and ventilated front seats with perforated leather, driver seat memory functions, Secondra captain's chairs, a rear cargo cover and a 12-speaker JBL sound system. At the top of the range is the Limited Platinum with a panoramic sunroof, automatic wipers, front parking sensors, a 360-degree parking camera system, heated rear outboard seats and a heated steering wheel. The XLE and Limited can be equipped with a rear seat entertainment system. Driving. The Highlander Hybrid has a competent hybrid powertrain, proficient brakes and intuitive, albeit numb, steering. Additionally, good highway manners, acceptable towing capability and decent off-road credentials make it appealing. Acceleration. The Highlander Hybrid's powerful V6 engine and electric motors, in combination, move it off the line quickly. It's not as quick as the regular Highlander, but acceleration is acceptable. Braking. Despite a Vega-feeling pedal, the Highlander provides sufficient emergency braking effectiveness and good fade resistance. In daily situations, pedal engagement can sometimes feel awkward. Steering. The Highlander's steering is reassuring when cornering and provides straight-line stability on the highway. But the steering of other, albeit non-hybrid, SUVs instills more confidence and provides more engagement to the driver. Handling. It's a confident and competent handler, right up to the relatively low limit set by the electronic stability system that really lets you know when you're asking too much of it. Again, others are sharper, but most drivers will find it to be acceptable. Drivability. This is an easy SUV to drive, even if it can feel a tad large compared to certain non-hybrid competitors. As far as hybrids go, though, the brakes aren't weird, and there aren't any strange sensations that will make you feel as if you're driving a science experiment. Off-road. There are no lower-range gears, and it doesn't have a traditional all-wheel drive system. The rear wheels are simply powered by a separate electric motor. But its 8 inches of ground clearance, hill hold and hill descent systems, and advantageous approaching departure angles are admirable. Comfort. Lexus Light. The Highlander's seats, ride comfort and utterly silent atmosphere are nearly as good as those found in SUVs by corporate cousin Lexus. Seat comfort. The heated leather front seats XLE and above are as comfy as furniture and offer tons of adjustment, including extendable thigh support. The second row is firmer but slides and reclines in a wide range. The third row is merely acceptable. Some other crossovers have roomier third row seating. Ride comfort. One of the Highlander's best qualities is its ride comfort. The suspension easily absorbs bumps and ruts without feeling like a floating barge. Very few, if any, road irregularities intrude. Noise and vibration. It's one of the quietest SUVs we've ever measured. An occasional wisp of wind noise is evident on a gusty highway pass. At full throttle, the engine's drone does find its way into the cabin. Interior. This is a very competitive segment, and although the Highlander Hybrid is quite good in each of these areas, it also doesn't have a clear advantage over competitors. Ease of use. Some controls, specifically those for the audio system, are located too far away. Otherwise, Toyota's typical array of controls are easy to use. Getting in, jetting out. It can be difficult to reach the third row because the second row, be it the captain's chairs or bench, doesn't get out of the way enough to provide the sort of access found in certain competitors. The doors are large, though, and the seats are of a reasonable height. Driving position. Abundant seat adjustments, including power thigh support, a rare feature on most trim levels. Sufficient seat and telescoping wheel travel for taller drivers. Roominess. As in its competitors, the first and second rows provide copious room for most occupants. The third row is squishier than those in some rival models, and despite have 3 seat belts, only small kids are likely to fit 3 abreast back there. Quality. The quality of materials is among the class best, and during our 1-year long-term test of a Highlander, everything in the cabin remained nicely screwed together. Impressive. Utility. Overall cargo capacity is average for this segment, which means that most families should have abundant room. Small item storage is very good. Small item storage. There's a unique built-in shelf on the dashboard that serves as a resting place for phones or other personal items, though it can be hard to get your hand in there. A vast amount of space is found under the sliding armrest cover. It's big enough to store a laptop or a sizable purse. Cargo space. The Highlander offers an average amount of cargo capacity for the segment regardless of how many rows are in place. Some others offer more space behind the third row, notably the Ford Explorer. Towing. A properly equipped Highlander Hybrid Limited can tow up to 3,500 pounds, compared to 5,000 pounds for the conventional gasoline Highlander and most competitors. Technology. The Highlander's standard suite of accident avoidance tech is a big reason to consider this family crossover, especially if you don't have the money for a range-topping model. Infotainment tech is pleasantly easy to use. Audio and navigation. Toyota's touchscreen infotainment interfaces aren't the flashiest or feature-packed, but they are easy to use. The Highlander's 8-inch screen and upgrade is notably quick to respond to inputs and features large, easily pressed icons. Driver aids. Every Highlander comes standard with forward collision warning, and automatic braking includes pedestrian detection, adaptive cruise control, lane departure warning and steering assist. Blind spot monitoring and rear cross-traffic alert are optional. Long-term road test. To learn more about the Toyota Highlander of this generation, read our updates from a full year of living with a 2014 Toyota Highlander. We cover everything from seat comfort to maintenance. Please note that our long-term Highlander was a non-hybrid model, so our comments about performance and fuel economy will differ. That version also had fewer standard safety features and different styling. It's the same generation, though, so many of our observations still apply. Read long-term test.